The Bahamas would be a better place if parole is implemented tomorrow. The belief of the acting commissioner of corrections in the face of a rise in serious crime, with the prison allegedly contributing to the problem. Cleopatra Murphy has the details of his pitch for the Conditional Release of Offenders bill, proposed legislation that has been in the works for 7 years.
Whether we believe it or not, and whether we like it or not, especially the officers here, this place is a manufacture for criminals.
The firm belief of Acting Commissioner of Corrections Doan Cleare, adamant that people should not be incarcerated at the Bahamas Department of Corrections for minor offenses. With the Conditional Release of Offenders bill being billed as a second chance for offenders, Cleare believes it will reduce much of the problems the country has with crime and repeat offenders. And this is in the face of the Bahamas having one of the highest recidivism rates in the Caribbean at approximately 13%, and one of the highest incarceration rates, second to Cuba.
The current structure, the current setup. I've been here now 34 years. I have watched prisons coming here for stealing and receiving. And they graduated up to 3 and 4 murders. I've watched that. That's why it is now up to us now to break that cycle.
Cleare was addressing the religious community and other stakeholders at the prison in what he says will be the final consultation for the bill. He insists prison is designed for hardened criminals, murderers, rapists, and robbers.
Joining marijuana, slapping somebody, cursing, vagrancy. Why are you sending these people to prison? To give them the avenue to become a hardened criminal later on in life. So you will see in this bill, we are proposing to present to the public a probation and parole.
He insists it will not be without checks and balances, adding that prisoners will not be released unless they are employed. Cleare also spoke to the current challenges within the system that must be reformed, noting that if a court grants offenders 10 years behind bars, they are automatically granted 4 years off for good behavior, and unchanged, they could wreak more havoc once released.
With the parole coming in now, we will eliminate now remissions. So I will not have the authority now to give anybody remission off anymore. So if the judge gives me 10 years, I will be in here for 10 years if I don't behave. But if I do behave, that remaining 4 years, they can go on parole, but under conditions. And one of those conditions may be you will remain drug-free, you don't be involved in gangs, you have to work, maintain the job, you might have to go to school.
With regards to murders, the prison head says if sentenced to life, prisoners must spend 25 years before being eligible for parole, and even then, the board decides if it should be granted. The aim is to have the bill introduced in Parliament in March. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Hi there, I'm Corval Pyfrom. Thank you for watching our YouTube page. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all things Z&S.